Hello, hello, and welcome back to Fate Stay Night. Alright, welcome back. If you're joining us, I have had an idea over the past few days. That is to say, I thought about three videos seems a little, not a whole lot. And I was like, I want to do a Minecraft series, and also, um, I want to do a house. I downloaded House Flipper, and I thought this would be really cool to do as like a sort of like House Flipper seems like one of those games that would be really cool to do as a like one of those ASMR just sit down talk about random stuff videos. Meanwhile, in the background, I'm fixing up a house. But I was also thinking about doing a Honkai Star Rail series. But Honkai Star Rail is one of those games that could go on forever, like Minecraft or Fate Grand Order. So at some point, that's going to become something I do every day, week, sort of thing. So, ooh, whoopsie, day, week, sort of thing. So, not yet, probably. I also have a whole lot of other games I want to play and put on this channel, like finishing a Portal 2, but that will probably wait until I'm done with Half-Life stuff. So, anyway, welcome back to Fate Stay Night. Part 7. So I left off here because this is a decision, and this game actually does have branching paths. And I left off here because one of these is the clearly incorrect option. I still need water. One of these is the clearly incorrect option, while the other one is clearly the correct one. However, if I go to... I have it somewhere. Where is it? It is not here. Where is it? It's in Documents, I believe. Flowchart. Yes. I'm gonna. I don't know if I'll edit it into the video, but I have a flowchart here that says, and it's like, where is it? It's like right. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, if I click destroy the seal, there's like an entire scene that I won't get, that we won't see if I hit fight, and it just leads to Shiru dying, which I think is extremely funny. So I'm gonna click yes. It's such a goddamn mistake. It's probably gonna take 20 minutes for me to actually get to the bit we're supposed to get to. Oh god, this is such a mistake. I can't go along with this. A gruesome battle to the death is wrong. Exactly!
どうした？戦うか戦わないのか。ここで明言しろ、エミヤシロ。
Yeah, he doesn't need to ask anymore. I'm not going to fight. I forfeit my rights as master. I look right into the priest's eyes as I answer.
そうか。残念ではあるが、マスター本人の意思では仕方がない。エミヤシロはマスターである権利を放棄し、聖杯戦争から離脱した。それでいいな、リン。
Huh? Why would the priest ask Sasaka, not me?
構わないわ。それがエミヤ君の選択なら、私がどうこう言えることじゃないでしょう。
その罪悪感だけでも収穫だったとするか。では早速取り掛かろう。エミヤシロ。左腕を出したまえ。
Fine, but what are you gonna do?
なに、すぐに終わる。お前の左腕に宿った霊樹を消去するだけだ。
Why do I feel like you're gonna do this in the most brutal way possible?
マスターをマスターたらしめている要因は2つある。1つはサーバントとの契約であり、この2つを失えば、お前は聖杯戦争から解放される。
The priest takes my left arm.
痛むぞ。できるだけ力を抜け。
Oh God, I'm gonna see his fingers plunge into my arm. 5 fingers dig mercilessly inside my arm. Literal Terminator behavior. No, that's far too. My entire body jerks from the pain. I hear the sound of pulling flesh. This was not my mind playing tricks. Even if it was some sort of illusion, I can feel my arm being torn apart. My arm is unscathed. but somehow the priest's fingers are digging and tearing into my arm. It's as if his fingers become intangible and moved through my flesh. Does this man just die?
完了だ。手術は無事終了した。
Huh? I look at my left arm. Not a single wound yet. I feel a bruising pain throbbing along the whole arm in exchange for that unpleasant feeling. The inscription on my hand changed shape. Or there are fewer strokes.
ええ。霊樹の数は3つ。キレイはそのうち2つをあなたから摘出したのよ。体を傷つけずに幹部を取り除く霊媒師みたいにね。
A spiritual doctor. If I remember correctly, they're specialized mages who can treat someone by repairing the spiritual body, and I hear they perform magecraft that uses a type of curse by removing tumors without cutting the patient up, like magic. That's a surprise. Spiritual treatments are illegal and used only in uncivilized parts of the world. A man of the church shouldn't be practicing something like that.
そういうな。何らかの魔術を得得している時点で神父としては失格なのだ。ならばどのような魔術を好もうと神父失格であることは変わるまい。魔術の起点など気にするな。今のは私の唯一の取り柄でな。いろいろと魔術を習ったが性にあったのはこれだけだった。私の魔術特性は良くも悪くも傷を開くことに特化している。おかげで他の魔術の腕はそこの弟子にさえ遅れを取る始末だよ。
良くも悪くもっていいに決まってるじゃない。綺麗ほどの霊媒師は教会にも少ないし、教会の秘跡使いだってあなたほど霊体を作れる人はごく一部なんだから。
Shit is about to drop dead in 10 minutes.
さてな、いかに優れた治療法といえ、霊媒は肉体に依存する接触治療に過ぎない。肉体に依存しない存在証明である魂そのものに触れられる奇跡には程遠いが、ともかく霊樹の摘出は完了した。後の始末は君の役割だ、エミヤシロ。
Okay, so
最後に残った霊樹を用い、サーバントとの契約を断つがいい。
Okay, so I'm sorry I'm interrupting this, but I just read a Tumblr post where someone was accusing another person of stalking and trying to drown their husband or like significant other, and it just came out. It just like people were accusing the guy who got accused of it, and he was just denying them. And then someone just said, "How do you feel about yaoi cocaine?" Cocaine. What? And then it came out that the guy who was accused was using the accuser as a sock puppet account. Just that. I'll fucking post it on the video, or I'll just straight up read it out next in like a separate video. Sorry. It's great. Tumblr is fun, guys. Tumblr is fun. By the way, Minecraft video coming soon. But sever my contract with my servant.
ええ。外で待ってるセーバーの前で契約破棄を申し出るの。けど、きっとセーバーは契約破棄なんて認めてくれない。それを力ずくで執行するために霊樹を一つだけ残したのよ、キレイは。
そういうことだ。霊樹を使い切り、かつサーバントとの契約を絶って、自分が無害であることを他のマスターに提示する。
Tumblr is free, however, it will take an emotion. It will take an entire. It will take entire parts of your psyche away.
それで君は晴れて自由の身だ。正常なマスターならば、無力化したマスターを襲おうとは考えまい。
This game is free, but therapy is not. DDLC review.
君は偶然手に入れた力を手放すことで、素晴らしい平穏を取り戻せるというわけだ。
You're a ladder. Sorry, I am not. I was not listening. That Tumblr post. There's a lot of Tumblr things that just sit in my head where it's just like, cool, I wish I hadn't read that, and now it's forever burned into my brain, like the human pet guy. So, unilaterally, Zach, narrate our voice. Unilaterally dissolving my contract with Seba. I'm basically betraying her, even if it was by chance. I summoned her and she protected me. Did I make a mistake? I can't agree to let myself be a part of something when masters try to kill each other. I don't agree, but what if I can't turn a blind eye to it either?
何をしている？霊樹の発動に呪文はいらん。霊樹に意識を乗せてサーバントに命令すればいいだけだ。
Someone's having second thoughts.
セイバーに直接言いつけるか、ここで一方的に契約を断つか、好きな方を選べ。
No, my mind is made up. I can't turn back now. The priest probably wouldn't let me. I'll go and talk to Saber. I won't be a master anymore after this one.
セイバーに直接ってヘミヤ君、それは。
ああ、保証しよう。オノがサーバントに別れを告げてくるがいい。その後、君を保護対象として教会に迎え入れよう。
Someone misunderstood what an artichoke is? It's not a heart. I'm not sure how serious it is, but the priest says he'll welcome me. I have no intention of being under his care, though. All I'm going to do is forfeit my claim as a master. I absolutely refuse to receive any help from him after that. The first part, bad idea. The second part, probably a very good idea. I don't want your protection. After I talk to Saber and use your my last command spell, I'm going home. That'll be it. I'll never see you again.
そうか。なるほど。それはそうだろうな。確かに私たちは二度とは会わない。さようなら、エミヤシロ。自ら選んだ道だ。胸を張って進みたまえ。
He doesn't need to tell me that. I turn and leave the church. This man about to get stabbed. I step outside the church. He's there, waiting in the stone page square beneath the clear sky.
話は済みましたか、マスター。
Yeah, I learned what the Holy Grail War was all about, and with that in mind, I made a decision. I'm going to resign as a master. Saber's expression wasn't changed. Those green eyes regard me knowing the answer to my decision was the most natural thing.
それは私との契約を取りやめるということですか。
Yeah, I'm not fit to be a master, and you'd be better off on my contract with a capable master rather than sticking around with a person like me.
はい。戦闘面での充実を図るのなら、あなた以外の魔術師と契約するべきでしょう。アーチャーのマスターなら、私の能力を完全に引き出せる。
Yeah, then you agree to sever our contract. I'm going to use my command spell to dissolve the contract, and you'll be free.
シロ、一度だけ聞きます。マスターを降りるという意思は変わりませんか。
Yeah, I have no intention of killing anyone. This all feels like a mistake. Oh God, it's just come to my head. It's like, oh God, nah. I say that as I look straight at Saber at that moment. Saber's friend could sway. Oh. You idiot, you were stabbed! I stare, dumbfounded, directly into death itself. In the brief moment I blink, Saber closed the distance between us. She sweeps my legs from beneath me, I sink hard through her. Pain spikes through my legs after a brief delay. There's no blood, my legs are still tight. It's a relief I still have legs. Things that gently sharp my legs with a metal rod. My bones are cracked and my leg hurts like it's been shot into 1,000 pieces, but it's better than having both my legs cut off.
シロ、マスターで亡くなった魔術師はそのサーバントに殺される。いかに未熟だろうと、私を呼び寄せたあなたには私をこの世に留める力がある。サーバントにはマスターが必要だ。あなたが契約を断つのなら、私はあなたを殺してその体をもらい受ける。
How nice.
それでもあなたはマスターを降りると。
I try to ignore the pain, focus on my concentration to look at the I sense no hostility or murderous intent from Saber. Do you now? Do you? Whoopsie. As natural as breathing, Saber will kill me without remorse or regret, simply to remain in the world. Even. Oh God, what a mistake. That's right. Even if I change my mind right now, I wouldn't do it. If it's not just because I only have one command spell left. I want nothing to do with this war. I just found my position as a master. Having a master like me will only end in your defeat. Will it now? Will it? I was defeated. If I refuse to fight once, I'll certainly do the same a second time. The thing is this is horribly out of character for me to choose this because looking back on his fight with Lancer, he at least put up an attempt. Every time I find myself in that position, I'll regret fighting. Geo Party. Me being just reminds me of a clip I saw of like Drake Bell and Josh Pack. Like being on that show actively made me dumber. Like I was looking at a P, and I said America, and it was South America. Me being a master put not only me but also Saber in jeopardy.
ではここで私に殺されても構わないのですね。私は霊体にはなれない。あなたの魂を取り込めない以上、あなたは肉体の痛みを持って死を迎える。
All I get for this.
それをみすみす受け入れると。
Hell, I'm not willing to fight with. I'm even less willing to just being killed. I'm going to resist. I'm going to try and flee, no matter how futile that may be. That is a poor decision there, Shiro. And here's the thing: it's the only thing I get for doing this is like an expository cutscene that just says, "You fucking idiot." I psych myself up and glare back. Bro, your legs are broken. How are you going to run? Glare back and say, refusing to let her overwhelm. And then save it.
いいでしょう。霊樹を使いなさい、シロ。あなたの決断だ。私が口を挟む権利はない。気にすることはありません。私は今回のマスターとも信頼を築けなかっただけだ。あなたが0時で契約を立てば私は自由になる。この体を保てるのは2時間程度でしょうが、その間に新しいマスターを見つけるだけです。
Holy shit. God. That's a stink bug. That is a second dead stink bug. Alright. Doctorate and being a book nerd was what I was thinking about during that. And then I noticed the two corpses. Saber lays us all out, matter of fact, inspired by her resolve. I concentrate my thoughts on the command spell on my left hand and break my contact with Saber.
これであなたは自由だ。わずかな間の共闘でしたが、あなたの魔力は好ましかった。再び会うことはないでしょうが、無事この戦いを切り抜けられるよう祈りましょう。
The silver armor moves away. I realize that I have the urge to call out to her, but I smother it before I embarrass myself. I have no right to call out to her. She didn't blame me for arbitrarily severing our contract. It was concerned for my safety until the very end. And since I've pushed her hand and stepped down from the Holy Grail, well, I'm in no position to call her. God, I hope I don't have to make any decisions like that during extra. Gee, I wonder what's going to happen now. The moonlit night is silent. It may be past midnight, but the town seems excessively silent. It's eerie, honestly. Eerie. Gosh, that does seem to describe the mood. How did the town turn out like this? It's obvious. It's the Holy Grail. The 6 mages in this town are engaging in secret battles for the ones sucking the life from the town. My chest, where Lancer stabbed me out hours ago, aches. I should get home. Nothing good will come with me coming back to the church now. I try to fight down the pain in my chest as I walk home. I think about what I should do once I get home. Once I get home, I can take a bath and clear my head. That'll help me calm down. Yet, that thought in and of itself was a mistake. I like a bad dream. I see that there's no path.
なんだ、一人になっちゃったんだね、お兄ちゃん。
Great, it's the sassy. It's a sassy lost child. I raise my head toward the sound of a girl speaking in a hushed voice. The blue moon hangs overhead. Holy shit! Holy shit! Standing at the top of the hill that leads back to my house, I see a girl in a strange figure. Bro just gets brutalized. Like, bro just gets his fucking head caved in by Heracles. Well, berserker. I'm not sure. There was no time to see them, no moment to exchange words, or even a chance for me to run away. The strange figure, a dark giant, swings his weapon. The blow creates such overpressure that it takes... I'm not recreating that out of concern. I want to be able to talk. It flies off. What flies? From the base? The hill behind me is stained red as if a rainstorm just passed by, but the ruined torn part of my body remains pink. Blood slowly. Bro got fucking cut in half. Agony and terror.
バサカ、追いかけっこの気分じゃないから、ぺしゃんこにしてあげなさい。
You are German. Why aren't you speaking German? I tumble. I'm kneeling forward, but my knees are bent in the wrong direction. They're bent forward. The legs are bent at right angles from my knees used to be. Huh? My mind can't keep up. My mind searing agony makes it impossible to keep with what's happening. Berserker. I'm sure I heard that, which makes the monster fun to be.
行儀いいんだね、お兄ちゃん。知ってるよ。それって解釈って言うんでしょ。おじいさまは言ってたわ。日本人はお行儀よく正座して死ぬ人たちなんだって。
You are creepy, kids. Stop that. My consciousness begins to fade. Gee, I wonder why that could be. The girl's innocent voice seems out of place in this situation. Probably because that's probably why she used that tone of voice. Look up. I can't breathe. That part of my chest is simply missing, leaving a gaping hole right. I fall backward onto the ground. Both my legs are folded like caterpillar treads. They're broken and won't move. I use my one working on the grass at the asphalt and drag myself.
お、まだ動けるんだ。けど残念ね。あなたはもう逃げられない。逃げたところで意味なんてないわ。だってここで私から逃げられたとしても、その体はあと数秒で死んじゃうもの。
My body feels light. I've lost over half of my blood. It's astonishing that I'm still conscious. Yeah, actually, it quite is. What the hell are you doing? Yeah, it should have. It should have stopped functioning long ago.
けど安心して。そんな簡単に死なれたらつまらないでしょ。だから私がちょっとだけ手を貸してあげました。
Creepy. Absolutely.
お兄ちゃんはどんなに痛くても壊れても頭を潰すまでは意識がちゃんと残ってるの。
I'm gonna be honest, I much preferred you when you weren't doing this. I much preferred you when you found the fucking horrible stick.
だからこんなことをしてもまだ生き物としてのたうち回れるわ。
Yeah, so I'm not gonna recreate that, if only to preserve my own vocal cords. I feel myself being crushed. Whatever the weapon is, it crushes me like a hydraulic press. Bro, is the turban. It flattens my entire body like a sheet of paper. It's just a giant log. How are you still alive? Oh, right, the magic. Can't die. The only thought I've left is in my head. My body ceased functioning, and my nerves have already accepted death. Be relieved from the pain, yet somehow I cling to consciousness. My throat whistles. The sound echoes in my head. My mind is a muddled mess. I just want to escape this pain. Not to anymore. I appear. That's gonna work, bud. That's gonna work very well, bud. A moment of hope. The girl gasps as if surprised.
ええ。だから何？
Is that the death music? It sounds like it belongs in like... It's like a Mario lullaby. She smells like an angel. All rationality abandons me. It should have long ago. I'm not going to get away from this. No, you aren't. I feel dumb. I'm going to die here. Yes, you are.
私でも抱き上げられるくらいになったかな。
If this game had like any sense of offbeat humor, it'd just be like a Richard Nixon head in jar situation where he's just kept around as a head in a jar and he just offers occasional snarky commentary.
それじゃあお兄ちゃん、 私のお城に招待してあげる。お城に帰ればいっぱい道具があるから、そこでゆっくりと続きをしよう。
I don't know what to title this episode. No matter how much I hurt, my consciousness just won't die. And because it doesn't die, I numb my psyche. I don't know how much longer my head is going to remain intact, but I've already lost all. Brother, bad end. No shit. The Tiger Dojo is a lighthearted hint segment. Players who want to complete the game on their own or avoid out-of-character situations should proceed with caution. Sure. We'll see what's in the Tiger Dojo.
こんにちは。みんな元気にしてるかな？
Oh my god. I don't know what I expected. Certainly not this.
ゲームは1日1時間。サクッと死亡した君に体罰直撃。悩みを即時解決するお助けコーナー、タイガー道場です。
Well, clearly that's incorrect. I post video game plays on the internet. I obviously play more than an hour a day. Would you believe that I meant to record I'm supposed to record 3 videos today, and I'm probably only going to record 2 and save the rest for Tuesday.
さて、早速だが、本編の雰囲気ぶち壊しのこのコーナーの
I love
趣旨
how
を問い
this
た
is
い
an
と思う。
even more simplistic art style than the actual game.
答えよ、弟子1号。
この道場はニブチネパパチャな城を救う舞台裏で、言うなればフェイトを支える大黒
It
柱
is
であります。
it's such a comedic 180 turn from the rest of the game. They're right. Where's your pants?
いわばフェイト本編そのものと言っても過言ではないのではないでしょうか。
Where are your pants? Hello, Ilea. Is it Ilya or Ilea?
ベラス、ベラボー、おー、ベラボー。
How do you pronounce that? Hang on. Oh, it's an East Slavic name. Meaning my god is it's an East Slavic form of the male Hebrew name Eliyahu, meaning well, I'm pretty sure that one's self-explanatory. Real people, yeah, religious figures, fictional characters. Oh, what? I know. Okay, so I hate to run on a tangent here, but I know Ilea as a character from Ruby, Ilea Amatola. But this is only the second character I've ever met with this name, Iliasvel von Einsven.
はい、よくできました。みんなもうすうす感づいてると思うけど、この道場こそがフェイトの肝なのよ。みんな、本編でおっきな顔してる偽ヒロインたちに騙されないよう。少しでも危なげな選択肢が出てきたら迷わずそっちを選んでね。さて、今回の城はあっちゃー、ぺっちゃんこで小さくなっちゃったか。こんなことするのはよっぽど残酷な人でなしなんだろうな。そこんとこどうなのよ、弟子。
問題ありません。これは愛情の裏返しによるキュートでポップなジェノサイドなのだ。
You are your own special version of fucked up.
不許可。
Okay, so it's just her.
いててて、間違えました。これはうだつながらないお兄ちゃんがあるヒロインのご機嫌を損ねちゃった結末です。
I just noticed this, but the picture back there is the top half of Saber's heads.
その通り。いわば指導不覚悟。背中を見せたら切腹よ。
I could tell because of the hair. There is only one character in this entire game that has that type of hair. It is Saber.
今後このような後ろ向きな選択はじゃんじゃん選びなさい。死ねるから。でもまあここは名目上 Q&A コーナーなので一応悩みに答えておきましょう。弟子1号、今回の対策は？
選択肢に戻って違う方を選べばいいのであります。
Yes, thank you.
はい、よくできました。今回のような突発詞は至るところに仕掛けられてるから選択肢でのセーブは基本よ。
I did that intentionally, actually. I figured, I looked at the flowchart and saw what was gonna happen, so I thought I should probably save, so I could go back here. And like, yeah, they're like, yeah, no, that's what you're supposed to do.
それじゃあ今回はここまで。次のはーい、またね
My two. Entered the Tiger Dojo. Oh my god, it's screen recording. You're not supposed to see the achievements. You can hear the noise. You're not supposed to hear the achievements because see the achievements because they're actually Steam overlay and not actually in the game, except for the most recent decision point, which, as you could guess, is here. So I could release this as a supplemental video later today, or I could be like, yeah, no, no, I'll probably release. Okay, so I don't know. I'll think about it. Hang on. Actually, I'm going to end this video right here. I'm going to end this video right here, and I'll see you all back for the next video. I'll see you all back for the next part of the series, and also for the next video, which are two separate things. Alright? I will see you all next time. Goodbye!